Hey girl, so today I decided I wanted to do a review slash comparison video between the Makeup by Mario. This is his secret to a flawless, clean, and long-wearing eye look, prime, prep, conceal, and set all in one trio. So I wanted to compare this one to my go-to, which is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and this one is in the shade Soft Ochre. I don't know if y'all can see that. I have tried the Makeup by Mario off camera, and I thought, well, let me try it for you so that you can see. So on one eye I will do one, and then on the other I will use the other, which is the Paint Pot by MAC, and then we'll do some shadow and see and compare what the two are like. So this is what the Makeup by Mario trio looks like. Sleek white packaging. And then it comes with two shades. So you have a light shade, a darker shade, and then the little setting powder. I should have purchased this one in the lighter shade because this one's the medium shade. And I feel like it's a little bit too dark for me, but it's fine. It'll work for this review, and I can use it in other ways. But yeah, so on this eye, I'm going to use the lighter shade. And I did not purchase his brush. He actually has a brush that you can purchase and use with this trio. But I thought I'll be honest, I don't use brushes to put on my, when I use my MAC. I use my fingers. I use my fingers for a lot of things. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to use a brush that I have, which is by Amore US. And I'm going to take the flat side, and I'm going to tap into that lighter shade and apply it all over my eyelid. So I have oily eyelids, but they are also dry at times, if that makes any sense. And dry because I live in Texas. I live in the desert, and we just have a dry climate. And I'm getting older, and I tend to have crepiness. So anything and everything I use now, I have to make sure it's not very matte, that it gives me some sort of just moisture. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply that all over, and it's going on pretty smoothly, I guess. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. And for those of you that don't know about makeup, you might be asking, well, why is it necessary to prep and prime our eyelid? Well, for that reason, for those of us that have oily eyelids, it's important because this is going to keep our eyeshadow in place. It's going to keep it from fading, and it's going to help it stand out more. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now is this end of the brush, which is the fluffy side, I'm going to go ahead and tap into this setting powder here, and I'm just going to give it a little bit of a swirl, tap the excess off, and then just go in there and set that light shade that I put on there. Okay, and there you have it. You can see that it has also concealed, as you can see on this side. It's kind of like when you put makeup all over your face. that it just kind of evens everything out, and that's what this did. So, okay, there's that. So on the left side, I'm going to go ahead and use my paint pot, and I have another brush, and I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to go in there with the flat side, kind of put just a little bit on there. You can take the excess off if you'd like, if you put too much. And then I'm going to put that all over my eyelid from the lash line all the way to the brow bone. And I like to take it into the corner here because you want everything to look even. And if you need a little more, go in and grab a little more. And just put it all over. And there we have it. Okay. So because I do not have a setting powder that comes along with my paint pot, I'm going to use my Tarte Chisel palette, which is the Park Avenue Princess. And this one has a shade that is similar to the Makeup by Mario setting powder. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one and set my left eye. So using the fluffy side of the brush, I'm going to go in and swirl, tap the excess off and set. Go ahead and set. Make sure that's all nice and covered and ready for the eyeshadow application. So I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to use the, what is this? The ColourPop Nude Mood palette. And I'm going to go ahead and do a little crease action. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade, which is called Au Naturel, and I'm going to put it in the crease of both of my eyes. And we're going to see which one looks better. We're going to see which one makes our eyeshadow pop more. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This one's by Morphe. It's a nice fluffy crease brush, number M573. So I'm going to start on this side where I use the Makeup by Mario Trio, and I'm going to go in and put it in the crease area. And because I have hooded eyes, that's a whole story that I'll have to do on another time, but basically, you find your crease area right under the brow bone, and it's this hollow space here. For some, it comes natural. For those of us that have hooded eyes, we have to kind of fake it, play with it, tweak it. So I'm just putting it all in that crease area, and remember, blending is key. So we're gonna do windshield wiper motions, circular motions, just to blend that area out. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So I just did it once. I didn't give it another coat of shadow. I just, went in there one time. So I'm going to do the same on the other eye. So I'm going to go in with that same shade, Au Naturel, swirl, tap off the excess, and go into the crease area. And do the same circular motions, windshield wiper motions. We want everything to be nice and blended. And take it into the corner a little bit. And there we have it. So now we're going to compare the two. So get really close to the camera. So this is the Makeup by Mario Prep and Prime and Set palette, and the result of having put the eyeshadow on. And then this one is the eyeshadow after having used the MAC paint pot. And I don't know if you guys could tell, again, I only went in there once. I didn't go in there and darken it up. I feel like the shadow looks much better after having used the MAC Pro Longwear paint pot. I feel like the shadow stands out more. This one's a little more soft. And I mean, it looks good, but I like to have, you know, more boldness in my eyes. And yeah, so there you have it. Let's go ahead and let's add a darker shade to the corner of our eyes and take it up into the crease and see what that looks like. So using the same palette, I'm going to, I forgot to bring my other brush, but I'm going to use this one that I have by Anastasia, Beverly Hills. And it's just another fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade Moody in the same palette that I've been using. It's a little darker shade. So I swirl, tap off the excess, and then I'm going to start the corner of my eye and just do some circular motions and take it up into my crease. Just a little bit. Give it some dimension. Again, not adding any more product. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so that's what it looks like on this side, and I'm gonna do the same on the other side. So I'm gonna go back in with that shade called Moody, swirl, tap off the excess, and just go in there on the corner of my eye. And just blend, swirl. Remember, we want flawless eye look, no harsh lines. And there. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can tell, if you can see, but the left side of my face, which is where I used the MAC Pro Longwear paint pot, is definitely more pronounced. The left side of my left eye, I should say, excuse me. Yeah, the eyeshadow pops more, and on this side it's more soft, more of a soft look. So yeah, I mean, it works, it's great. I guess if you're more into like a soft looking eye, I guess it's perfect. I like mine a little bold, especially now because we are wearing masks and I feel like all the attention should go to our eyes. So I want my eyes to pop. But yeah, so let's do a shimmer and see what that looks like. Okay, so we've got two here in this palette, Wink Wink, and this one is Put on the Hearts. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with Wink Wink on both. So let me go in and clean off the excess of one of those flat brushes I used. I'm gonna use the flat side of my brush, and we'll go in on this side where we used Makeup by Mario. Prep, prime, conceal. Okay, so that's going in. It's applying very softly. And with this one, I did go in with the product twice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same on the other side. Tap off that excess. Put that on the eyelid. Again, I have hooded eyelids. The struggle is real, so yeah. I'll have to do a whole other video on that. Okay, and I'm gonna go back in a second time because I did that with this eye. So add a little more so that we can compare the two sides. Okay, so here it is. As you can tell, the shimmer on this side that I used, the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot, is more prominent, as is the crease shadow and the shadow that I used on the corner. On this eye, the side that I used the Makeup by Mario Trio, it's more of a soft look. So both very pretty. I guess it just kind of depends on your taste, I guess. If you want more of a soft look, this would be great for every day, you know, for going to work or just, you know, going shopping, just a nice day look, I guess. But like I said, I like my eyeshadows more pronounced. And so I would say that my favorite and my go-to will continue to be my Pro Longwear Paint Pot by MAC. And excuse the powder down here. I went ahead and put powder on there just in case there was fallout, sorry. And I will clean that off in a bit. But yeah, guys, so this is the completion of my review. And like I said, for my personal taste, I prefer the paint pot. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you all think. Let me know if you all have purchased this trio by Makeup by Mario. And let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to hear them. And if you have any other suggestions on what type of videos you'd like to see, let me know as well. And yeah, talk to you all later. Have a great day. Bye.